Smash me to the left side. Smash me to the right side. It's been that type of season.
No
We are
joke.
back at Fantasy Football Advice Network. Spilled coffee every Sunday morning. We give you the advice for your championship week, especially. Win that money, win those bragging rights. We have a great panel. I was speaking before the show. We usually admit when we're wrong. Good morning, Steve-O. Steve! Welcome back, bro. I'm going to pass out before I even get my first sentence out. I think. Holy shit! No, where I'm getting at is we try to give you the best advice. We try to win you the championships. Some of the analysts, we give our best predictions. We're right most of the time, but we admit when we're wrong. And you guys are so fast to smash us over the head for it. So, yeah, last night I'm laying in my bed. I'm scrolling through my phone. I said, let's look back at my rankings. I give myself credit on running backs. Kyle and Corey are much better with the wide receivers. Craze, he's good at everything. I got to give him that. Me, I like to focus. Yeah, I know. It's the new year. I got to be nice. It's the seasons.
He has better hair than me. We'll give Craze that.
Crazy's strong point is really the defense and kickers. That's really his strong point.
He loves the kickers. He actually is in an all kickers league.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
All kickers.
So as I was getting into it, I'm a running back guy. I love focusing on the schemes, running backs. I like the ups and downs. So I go through my rankings, and I got some people coming on there. Stop making rankings. Do you even know football? You idiot. How is he not in your top 20? You know nothing. Stop with your posts. And I'm like, oh, awesome. This is what people don't see, we see. To answer that is, oh my God, I can't believe you have Derrick Henry as your number 12 running back. Stop making posts. I hate to break it to you. My response to that was, thank you very much for your reply. I think Derrick Henry's going to slide this season. He's closer to number 12 than he is top 5. So I can't hear you in the back. Then this other guy goes, hey, Aaron Jones isn't in your top 20? What are you, an idiot? Stop making posts. He's not in the top 20. I can't hear you in the back. We make content that is bold statements. Can you hear him? I've mentioned James Cook, top 10 running back. He's closer to the top 10 than he is the top 30. I can't hear you. I could keep going, but I just want you guys to know this upcoming season, Kyle and I are making a draft guide for the Fantasy Football Advice Network with some of other analysts on this panel with advice and great advice. Kyle also made some great advice with Rashid White. Rashid. I got Shakir. Yeah. I got so many players on my mind right now. It's crazy. Rashid White on the Tampa Bay. He was very high on him. He also mentioned St. Brown in the comments up there with Jamar Chase and Jefferson, where everybody was just sucking on Jamar Chase and Jefferson. Kyle also had St. Brown in the mix, which he is, and also CeeDee Lamb, which he is. So we have some great content. We have Corey with us this week. Everybody, a little clapping.
I'm back. I'm here.
We have Craze back with all the updates, especially with Mostert out, A-Chain in. And my boy Kyle. How are you doing, guys?
Oh, doing good.
I'm loving it. I'm loving being here. I love championship week, even though it makes me feel like I'm going to throw up.
I am so nervous about my championship games. It's ridiculous. But what I love is there's no Monday game this week. We'll know tonight who wins these championship games.
Happy New Year!
Yeah.
I'm nauseous.
So you're either drinking to celebrate or you're drinking because you lost tonight. Either way, let's get shit-faced and party. It's New Year's.
Yes. Or if you're not in it, you're shit-faced before the games start. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have questions coming over on IG really quick. How about we hit some of those up real quick?
Yep.
Geno, Carr, or Minshew starting at quarterback for you today?
Oh, that's tough for your championship game.
I gotta go Geno.
Yeah, I think you gotta go Geno.
Geno against Pitt, not Carr against Tampa Bay.
Who was the other one? Minshew?
Minshew against Las Vegas.
Minshew might be the best option.
I'm thinking Minshew, actually.
But Vegas has been playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, but
I'm looking at the schedule as we speak. I'm trying to.
I mean, I also like.
I'm knocking Carr. So we're knocking Carr out of the list for sure, right?
No,
Carr fan.
Carr is my option.
Carr's your option.
Carr is not the right option.
Dude, he
Get
was the
Carr
right
out of here.
option last week when everyone said no. And I was like, I'm pretty sure Carr is the guy here. And Carr had a great week last week when everyone was down on him.
Corey, top shelf. I did say Carr last week.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you there.
Okay.
I was with you there.
I was like,
He's put together a couple of games in a row now. Carr.
Tampa's secondary is not doing well.
I think I'm still stuck on early season Carr. And so I forget, like, the last 2 weeks, he's really been playing well.
And it's Tampa's defense. That Tampa secondary
secondary is rough.
What are these teams playing for?
The Colts are playing for the playoffs.
Well, Tampa Bay's playing for winning the division, I think, right?
So the Saints. Yeah.
I had my first instinct with Gino, but
who was playing Pitt? I forgot they were playing Pitt. Go with Carr. I'm a Corey on this one. Go with Carr.
What do you got, Craze?
I got Minshew.
You see, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'll be honest. I didn't want Carr. I'm picking Gino, but I'm not confident. So right now, it's basically Corey and Kyle versus Craze. I'm not confident with this pick.
I'm not saying Craze is wrong. I think Minshew is a decent start here, but I feel like Carr is going to have a better game this week. I've got to go with my gut. I didn't go with my gut last week, and it screwed me. I went with Purdy over Carr, and it lost.
And he threw 97 interceptions.
Yeah, so I got screwed up. I'm going with my gut again this week and going with Carr.
I hate that where you don't have the quarterback you want in because you clearly had a quarterback. 13 quarterbacks that got hurt this year.
Yeah, well, Purdy just played like absolute trash. So, ex-MVP there. All right, which two at flex? Chandler, Flowers, or Godwin? So sit one of those. Chandler, Flowers, or Godwin? Which one are you sitting?
Craze, what's up with Flowers? Is he playing?
He is playing. Yeah, he's in. Komet's in. Yeah, we talked about it. Mostert's out. On the Bills' defense, Von Miller, healthy scratch.
Wow.
Fun stat about Von Miller. Stephon Diggs has more tackles this season than Von Miller does.
Are you serious? That's fucking crazy. It's going to be a nuts off season this year, I have a feel, too.
Yeah. I'm saying Godwin, I think. If Zay's playing, he's on fire.
Who was the first person?
Ty Chandler against Green Bay. You can run on Green Bay.
Is Madison back, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Is he? I didn't think he was back.
He was back last week, but they didn't really play him that much. He's still recovering from the injury, but he should be full go this week. Mike Chandler.
Yeah.
I agree. If since Madison's back, I'm with you. I agree.
All right, so we're benching Chandler.
I didn't even realize Madison was back last week.
Yeah, he just didn't play last week. He was there, but
yeah.
All right, we got another one. Connor or Zamir White? Full PPR.
Zamir White.
Oh.
Who is Arizona playing? Philly?
Yep.
I'm going Connor. Go with Connor, dude. People are running on Philly lately, bro.
Wow.
And Connor's been matchup proof anyways.
Yeah, so you can do whatever you want against Philly. You run the ball, throw the ball, whatever.
Early season, they were like top 5 against the run. Now, like, everybody's throwing up big games on them. Give me Connor. He's just a better running back, period.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns in his last 3 games.
Yeah, I think I'm going Connor here, but I like Zamir White too. Like, they're just giving him so much work.
I'm sticking with Zamir White.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I like Connor a lot though, and Marquise Brown is out, so I think it's going to be Connor and White or McBride. I mean, Connor and McBride. Just
that reminds me.
Anybody who watched our Boom Bust show for Sellout Crowd this week knows that Connor was my boom of the week. So let's do it.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go. Let's see. We got over here. Happy New Year, fellas, from Steven. Walker, Achan, and Barkley. Choose two.
Yeah. I'm struggling with that because I'm trying to force A-Chain in one of my lineups.
Yeah.
Achan's got to be in your lineup.
I think he has to.
He has to what?
He's got to be in
lineup.
Yeah, I think I'm benching Walker here against Pitt, if I'm being honest.
I think I'm the same.
Yeah. After we answer this one, can we answer my question after this?
Sure.
I'm benching Walker as well. Barkley was good last week. Some people
who the Giants playing?
Barkley. Barkley sucks.
Rams.
Anyways, Barkley was good last week. Barkley will be fine again this week. Achan without Mostert, you got to start Achan. He's got RB1 upside.
Even versus the Ravens.
Yeah, dumb. Without Jalen Waddle and without Raheem Mostert, this is going to be the Achan and Tyreek Hill show today. For the Dolphins.
Yeah,
I wish I had started Achan in one of my championship games. Instead, I started Gibbs. It's an 18 league, so we're like everybody's super deep too.
I mean, I have a question, Kyle.
I started Kyron, Taylor, and Gibbs, and I got Achan on my bench.
So I have Kyle. Before the game happened yesterday, you would have played Achan over Gibbs?
No, like today I would have. Knowing Gibbs didn't do anything against Dallas. Hindsight.
I was just trying to get an idea how high you were with him.
Achan this week, to me, he's got to be in all your starting lineups. I would have started him yesterday over Gibbs. I would start him today.
Would you start him over Jonathan Taylor, though?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, wow.
I think Achan's got RB1 upside, and he's probably got a floor of being an RB1. I think he'll be –
His floor is RB1.
The fact that he plays Baltimore makes no difference to you at all? Taylor plays Vegas?
You've got to go.
I think Achan's going to be all over the field, and they're going to find a way to get him the ball.
I'm trying to see what's Walker been like the last couple of games?
Not good.
Really?
Walker's not.
Oh, shit.
He's been like all right, but
he's been like this all year.
But yeah, Achan and Barkley.
Yep. Alrighty.
I'm sorry. Before we go on, I like to. Hey, good morning, Jen. Thank you for coming on because now I can ask my question without.
I was going to let you do it. I just couldn't put you in front of your wife.
Got it, Jen. See how that? I guess Corey gives you more respect than I do. What the hell? What's going on here? So my question: start three.
Okay.
Good question. Jeez.
Yeah, start three. Evan Ingram, Trey McBride, Achan, Javonte Williams.
I'm benching.
Who are you benching? Yeah, who are you benching?
Yeah, Williams. I'm benching Williams.
So it's Achan, Javonte Williams, McBride, Evan Ingram. You got to bench one.
Yeah, I think I was benching Williams too, honestly.
He's got the matchup, but with the quarterback questions there, what exactly this offense going to look like? Are they just because they're pretty much phoning it in at this point? Do they get Jaleel McLaughlin more and more involved near the end of the season? Are they going to risk a Javonte injury? Too many questions there with some good options elsewhere.
Thank you.
Then on the same as with Javonte Williams, me and Kyle are in the final in one league, and in one of our flexes, it's Williams, Deontay Johnson. Sorry,
I would start DeAndre Johnson.
DeAndre Johnson for sure.
He's gonna be awesome.
Drake London or Isaiah Likely.
I missed the second option there. It's Likely,
London, Deontay Johnson, or Javonte Williams.
Oh God.
I think in that situation, I'm probably still going Williams.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's a bad play today. Just Scotty had better options. I'm starting like Zamir White over Williams today. That was a question I was asked earlier.
I hate that Drake London's upside is just being held back. Dude.
His floor is just so low right now.
Oh, I agree. Yep. It's so the whole Falcons offense, Pitts, Bijan, and Drake London. I just it's infuriating to me.
It is. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's get some more over here. Steven says Komet is good to go. Should I play it safe and roll Kincaid or last minute waiver?
That's his game time decision, but he is good to go. but he is going to go.
I wonder.
You
who's
said he was good to
on-
go though, right?
Yeah. He's playing.
Okay.
I just wonder who's on his waivers, but
I'm running with Komet.
if Komet's playing, you gotta roll with him.
Yeah.
I can't read.
Keep Kincaid on your bench. Ever since Dawson Knox came back, Kincaid has done nothing.
I got to give Craze credit. I thought it was complete bullshit. I'm like, Knox is not going to have anything to do with Kincaid's ability, and he is. So
Yep.
Not that Knox is good. It's just that
No, I
doesn't really
I
know what
hear
to
you.
do.
I'm giving you credit. Shut up, dude.
Albert in the house over here. Already. One over here on IG. JSN, Deontay, or Goddard PPR flex. So JSN, Deontay Johnson, or Goddard.
JSN next year. Yeah, fuck. JSN Goddard or
Philly's playing against Arizona, so not bad. I almost feel like Goddard is your safe play.
yeah, JSN has ups, dude. He has been all in.
I'm gonna say Deontay.
Deontay had a horrible game last week, but
He did, but he's playing Seattle, and I don't hate that matchup.
He's the number one wide receiver too, even though you think Pickens is Deontay Johnson. Yeah, he won't score a touchdown though.
It sucks because up until last week he was on a 3-game streak of a touchdown.
Yeah,
So he had been doing really good and then hit a wall last week in Cincinnati, and Pickens just had a field day. So
And you know,
sometimes that just
when you
happens.
have two good receivers, sometimes that happens. So.
Yeah, exactly.
same thing with Seattle.
Same
Seattle has
thing, it's the same thing with Cincinnati when T and Chase are healthy. I mean, it's the same way.
So Corey's right. Goddard is the safe play here, but if you want upside, I honestly go JSN for upside.
Yeah.
Like
I'm going Deontay for upside.
I think JSN. The reason I picked it, and I hear what Kyle's saying, and I'm not disagreeing with him. The reason for my upside for JSN is I think he has a better probability of scoring a touchdown. That's my logic behind it.
Hey,
No,
Crazy,
I'm
I got a question. Is Jamar Chase playing today?
I don't think it's been officially announced yet. I'm with Kyle on this one, though. I think Deontay has the higher upside. He's scored more points in games this season. I think in his past 4 games, I think 3 of those games are better than any game Jason's played all year. So, yeah, give me.
Craze is feeling very confident in the new year, walking into this new year.
Yeah.
He's carrying a lot of things in his pants right now. Like,
Craze.
there's a heavy thing.
New year, new craze. I like
There's
it.
New year, new Craze is literally he can't get out
I
of
think
his
it's
seat.
the haircut. It's giving him confidence.
Holy shit balls.
He's like
There's-
always looking slick out here, and he's just
Yeah,
like, I don't
Chase
know
is
how-
likely to play,
okay.
but he's a 4:00 game, so.
Well, I'm picking between him and Likely is who I've got right now. To play.
Chase is going to play.
So I think I'm going to make that sub out.
Wait, so man, there's no Monday night game. That's awesome. So on
Yeah,
It's weird, though.
Dynasty
Right?
leagues, the trade market opens on the new year, which is great.
Yep, love it. All right, let's. What up, fellas? Psychological warfare. Who should my opponent start?
Kansas City with Chase back. I'd rather have Diop this week against Houston.
I don't think it matters.
DeAndre Hopkins has just been so inconsistent.
Yeah.
So is T. Higgins.
Yeah, I think you want your opponent to start DeAndre Hopkins, I think.
Ugh.
No, I think I want my opponent to start T. He should start Hopkins.
I
like to start T.
I would rather play against Hopkins than T. Higgins.
Well,
yeah, I'm
hold on.
starting T. Higgins. If I was putting in my lineup, T. Higgins would be
Here, so if you're going against this guy, who do you want to go against?
Well,
do you
is
want
Will
to
Levis back this week? Is Levis back?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So if Tannehill was in there, I would say DeAndre's upside. Oh man,
I'd rather play against DeAndre Hopkins. I think he's got a
you're
lower
right.
ceiling. T's been good. Both their quarterbacks aren't great.
Yeah, I feel like I would rather play against DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah. As someone who started DeAndre Hopkins last week, not good.
I would rather get beat by T. Higgins, but whatever. It made me feel that if I lose with DeAndre Hopkins against DeAndre Hopkins, I'm pissed.
Yeah, that would suck.
Evan Ingram or George Kittle? I think Ingram.
Kittle.
Evan Ingram's been good all season, dude.
I don't know what the hell's going to happen with this Jacksonville offense today.
49ers are going to be up 50-0 in the first quarter.
And Kittle will probably have one of those
touchdowns.
It's going to be Georgia versus Florida State all over again.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Kittle. Yeah.
Kittle's safer with Beathard starting at quarterback for Jacksonville. Is he going to look to Evan Ingram? Is it just going to be checkdowns to ETN? Or are they going to just hyper-target Calvin Ridley? I got no idea what they're going to do. They could just run the ball all day. That's honestly what will work best for them.
Actually, probably playing Carolina.
Yeah, I'm finally happy with ETN this week.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I like both of these options.
Who's your flex?
Yeah, I was going to say, I like both of these guys, if I'm being honest. But Ingram playing against Carolina, you did kind of convince me there, Craze. Running the ball is going to be bread and butter today.
ETN could have 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Ingram still,
Jesus
though.
Christ. Points is crazy to have these guys going.
I said he could. He could have that many. They could throw the ball. Jacksonville could throw the ball 2 times today.
Graves has. You sound like
win the
who is
game.
Collinsworth. Now here's a guy. He's probably the greatest. Here's a guy. He's probably the best running back I've ever seen. You're like, Jesus Christ. I like Evan Ingram. But I think you're fine either pick, dude. Both these guys are going to put up points.
I agree. Yeah. Zeke or George Pickens flex? I'm going Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke for sure.
And those are full PPR for all of them, he said. Yeah, so
that's fine. Zeke, I'm confident with that.
He's going against Tyler in the Death Row 16 team, the Dynasty League for the chip.
Oh, shit. Crap, Sunday night, dude. I mean, right before the ball drops.
I don't want to watch that game. Like, I don't want to watch that game.
Dude, I don't know, dude. The problem with Everett is that he always lets me down.
Yep.
He lets his family down too.
Like, here's the thing. If I would say Everett, if I was going to put him in one of my lineups, because that would I'm not putting him in a lineup, so maybe he will do good. When I put Everett in my lineup, he flops. So I don't have him in any lineups, so maybe you do go with Everett. Fuck. I think I'm going with Kraft, though. I'm going with Kraft. So I can't trust Gerald Everett. He's let me down 2 years in a row. I just can't do it. All right, let's see. Komet was supposed to play, but this morning they downgrade him to.
It's been announced. Like, he's playing. He's active. The team's already said.
Yeah, Jamar's also game time decision. There's your.
But he's likely to play.
Here's also the deal. Komet's not going to win you your fantasy game. It's going to be the rest of your team.
Komet could win you your game, though. He could score 3 touchdowns against Atlanta. Like, he's had multiple touchdown games. He could. And he's probably the best wide receiver outside of DJ Moore that team has.
All right. Here's another one. Mixon or Singletary at running back?
Mixon.
Yeah, Mixon.
Yeah.
I think Singletary secretly, he's quietly doing well.
He's quietly been better than Dameon Pierce, but
well, I mean,
I'm not benching this.
We played better than Dameon Pierce this year.
You're not wrong. I mean, I suck at Madden, and I'm still putting up better stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Listen, that whole bet I said, hey, you get 10 tries to get 10 yards for $1 million, or you have to lose $1 million in a football league. I think I can do better than Dameon Pierce this year.
Yeah. That's not saying a lot, but yeah, I agree. Alrighty, let's see. What up, Darren?
Tough loss last week for Darren in the Dynasty League, man.
It was close. Yes, it was close. Yes, he did. Oh, my God. He lost, yes, by less than like 3 points.
Yeah, that was tough.
And
And now he's going to burn the whole league down in the offseason.
Yes, because he traded this year to stack up his team. He got the veterans to win it all, and his team is loaded. But, yeah, this offseason, Darren's going to be very busy.
I'm going Baker here, though.
I'm not. I'm going Tua.
You got the Oklahoma boys over here, bro.
So I hate Baker. They love Baker. So, Scotty, you're really the only impartial one here. Who are you starting, Scotty? It all comes down to
Baker because he proved you wrong. So that's the only reason you hate
this
Baker.
year. He did. He proved me right last year.
Baker's going against the Saints, right?
Oh, playing for your fucking Panthers, he proved you wrong? Yeah, because the Panthers are
and
horrible.
all of his games on the Rams.
He even looked better on the Rams than he did with the Panthers.
And the Rams, it was
their
their second string. He played with the Rams' second string and did pretty decent. So,
guys,
right, Scotty,
bias aside, though, you guys.
I don't pick based on bias. I love Baker. I'll be the first to admit it, but that's not why I picked him.
Okay, stop yelling at me. Jesus Christ. No, that is bias.
I'm not yelling at you, Scotty. I'm not yelling at you, Scotty.
By your reaction to that, no, that is bias. Shut up, dude. I'm picking Baker. Not because I love him. Stop saying bad things about Baker.
NFC South games always tend to be low scoring. The Saints defense has always had the Buccaneers number going back to when Tom Brady was there, before Tom Brady was there. It's just...
You know who else tends to be low scoring? Teams that play against Baltimore.
And when they played Baltimore last year, Tua had, I don't know, like 6 touchdowns.
He does
have. Was that this year? No, it was not.
I have a question, though, guys, because I do know because he is in my league. He has Tyreek Hill. Do you...
Well, you're playing Tua.
Anything?
Yeah.
Tua and Tyreek, you're going to split that matchup? Still?
Tua hasn't been putting up good fantasy.
Tua's not been impressive this year. To put him up against Baltimore, I'm not in championship week. I'll take a chance on Baker.
So Dave,
who's had like the top passer rating in the league until Joe Flacco came back from the dead.
Joe Flacco.
He still sucks.
That's how you know you're doing bad. When Joe Flacco and Baker Mayfield have the highest quarterback rating in the league, you know something's wrong.
So Baker seems to be the pick, Darren.
Baker has had better fantasy output.
New Orleans is just a tough matchup for the Bucs.
Oh, but they're playing for so much.
Both teams are, which is why the winner of this game will probably have 13 points.
Maybe. Doubt it.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, but doubt it.
So with that, Baker Mayfield with the most confidence on this board, Darren.
Yeah.
So trying. Yeah, dude.
That's the most animated you've ever seen. Darren, you need to tune in more.
He's not on here on the night shows. For this show, then probably.
Time out. I got to stick up for Darren. We're on the East Coast, dude. We could barely keep our guy.
I know you.
Yeah, their shows started at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, I'm in bed.
You sweet little babies have to get your beauty sleep, so you're in bed at like 9 o'clock. It's like, what the hell, you old.
Speaking of the guy with no kids.
It's like, geez.
Yeah, here's the guy with no dude. If I had no kids, I'd be up at 3 a.m. on my.
I'm gonna work, come home, eat dinner, put the kids to bed, and go right to bed after. Like, that's your day. Like,
hey, sometimes he does jujitsu. Sometimes.
Kyle's huge with it. Yes. See, I hate Joe Flacco. Yeah, no, dude. Listen to me. The guy is blowing a nut right now. He sucks. Joe Flacco sucks.
He's playing better now than he ever played for the Ravens.
Yes. Which is infuriating. Full PPR, start 2. Well, Deontay is definitely one.
Yeah, I'm benching Robinson, probably.
I'm benching Addison.
I'm going to start Johnson and Addison.
I'm looking. Addison plays against Green Bay.
At night,
Jared Hall at quarterback.
Still got that hope. Addison gave me that hope for the night game. Even though you're not going to be paying attention to that night game if you have people over.
Yeah, Addison just makes me nervous with another quarterback. Goes this the fourth quarterback of the year for the Vikings. Jefferson's there still. Robinson's been great the past 3-4 weeks, and we already talked about Deontay a little bit earlier on the show. So I'm benching Addison. He's also coming off the injury he suffered last week. Maybe he doesn't get quite as involved, doesn't get those deep threats, those deep targets that he's been getting.
I can't. It's championship. I can't play. I'm not confident with DeMarcus Robinson in my lineup.
But they play the Giants.
Yeah, I understand that. But the Giants' secret, they quietly are playing good defense. They're a shitty team. They're like Washington was last year. They're like, oh, Washington sucks, but their defense keeps people in tight. Like Giants are doing the same shit this year.
I don't like either of those options, Addison or Robinson. And the reason is because recency bias, probably. DeMarcus Robinson been doing it well. Again, he plays against the Giants, so I could see that being decent. Jordan Addison, man, I don't know. He hasn't been putting up great points.
Fucking Kyle making moves while he's on the show.
I know, right? Like, dang.
I'm picking up an insurance policy.
I think I'm going with DeMarcus Robinson over Addison on this. Don't at me. All right.
Don't at me. You know, Deontay Johnson. If I'm going down with the ship, I'm going down with Jordan Addison over DeMarcus Robinson.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I'm going with the guy that scored 13 plus points each the past 4 weeks.
I mean, you go by the past. I guess just go by last year's stats for your.
What are you, a Cowboys fan? Come on, Chris. Just living in the past.
Yeah.
Morning, guys. Thanks for all the advice this season. You're welcome. Thanks, Wish, for knocking me out last week.
Boom! That's for talking trash. Went to that barbecue. You said, my team's unstoppable. Fuck yeah. I'm going to get my ass kicked this week, though.
Oh, probably. You suck. All right, guys. Sit one of these. You got to sit one between Eckler, Pacheco, and Zeke.
I can't believe I'm saying I'm going to sit Eckler.
Eckler, yeah. I was going to say.
Sitting Eckler.
I've got Eckler sitting there too, which is nuts.
Great. Now, is Eckler's finished? Now, let's very early prediction. Is Eckler finished? Very early prediction. It could change, guys. It could in 3 months. It could change. I get it.
I don't think so.
On that team.
I think he's done with the Chargers.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Do you think he'll be like a Zeke next year?
Possibly.
Or maybe Green Bay?
I mean, he'll be a starter next year going into the season. Zeke is only starting now after an injury, but
somehow he'll end up.
I can see a resurgence if that's what you mean. Yes.
I don't see a resurgence. I think he's on the Zeke path.
I don't know. I don't think he'll be with the Chargers next year. That's
me neither.
But I think he'll do fine. I think he's still got some rubber on those tires. Some tread. Craze, who you sitting there?
I don't want to sit Eckler just because he plays Denver. Last time he played Denver, he had 20 points, and that was only a couple weeks ago. Denver's defense sucks. They're now no longer playing for anything. Might sit Pacheco just due to the fact that CEH has been decently involved, but it's tough.
Who you trusting in your final? You trusting Eckler in your final?
Against Denver? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
That's tough, man. That's a tough call.
I got to admit, as a fantasy analyst, the guy who Kyle just picked up in our Dynasty League, I've never heard of him before. So, I mean, I just want to. Dude, I love football. I love football. And I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, I have no idea who he is. I don't even know.
So here's the situation, right? I had a choice between Jamar Chase or Isaiah Likely. Likely plays early, Chase plays late. I put in Chase. I have Marvin Mims, but he could be out. Brandon Johnson could be starting for Denver today at wide receiver. If Jamar Chase, for some reason, decides not to play later, he's just an insurance policy.
Guys, anybody listening right now, if I just said Brandon Johnson, you got to tell me what team he plays for. Tell me who honestly knew who the hell that guy is. All right, come on. Be honest in the comments.
It's such a generic name, too, though. Like,
is he the kicker for the Jags?
We actually have a friend named Brandon Johnson in real life,
That's
which
true.
so it's very confusing probably. But no, dude, he had 5 catches for 47 yards and a touchdown last week with Mims hurt. And
He had 3 catches.
No,
He had 3 catches.
3 catches. Sorry, 5 targets. It was 5 targets. My bad. I looked at the wrong column.
Steve,
Reading is hard, Kyle. I understand.
Either way, like
Dynasty League.
I can relate to reading is hard.
My buddy Steve came into the Dynasty League. He's like, dude, you guys are with all those analysts. I don't know if I know enough to be competitive. I'm like, dude, there's going to be moves where you see a guy you've never heard of. This is it, dude. Brandon, who are you?
This is the year of losing to guys you've never heard of because they go off for 30 points.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly. You're like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that Baker Mayfield guy, like, who the hell is that?
Right. Like, no one even knows who he is, and yet he's like the number 11 quarterback on the season. Like, who knew, right?
No. And to give you credit too, Steve-O, just to feel a little better about yourself, Kyle had no idea who this guy was 2 weeks ago either, so don't worry about it.
Not 2 weeks ago. A week ago I did.
I love it. I love it, guys.
Wait, what? Okay.
Reading is hard. We get it, Corey.
It is. Well, it just says Otten or the
It must be written in Canadian, so it's like.
Well, it says.
Yeah, I hear the school system down there is not very good. Eh?
It's not. Otten or the Titans tight end is why I was thinking it was going to say Otten or the Titans defense. I was like, what? But Otten or Okonkwo.
Defense flex leagues.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
That'd be weird.
That would be really weird.
I mean, you might go defenses a lot, though.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd throw a kicker in there, too.
1,000%.
Give me an easy 7 points.
Give me Otten over Okonkwo. I'm not.
How's Otten been doing?
Either one, though. I'm not really excited.
How has Otten been doing? Not good.
Yeah, they're both shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't want either one of them. If I can.
Here's the deal. When you're choosing between those two, I mean, we're not trying to give you the bad advice, right? Go with your gut because you're picking between like scrap.
Well, I'm going with Otten kind of because of the same reason Craze was talking about earlier with Mike Evans. I mean, Mike Evans has been getting so many targets and stuff, but he just never does good against New Orleans. They kind of shut him down. I don't know. I think I'm going Otten here. Okonkwo just got his first touchdown last week. First touchdown of the season. I don't necessarily trust that, especially with Will Levis back. I mean, we saw how he's been performing all year with Levis. So I think I'm rolling Otten there.
I'm going Okonkwo just due to the fact that the Titans have less weapons, so the targets have been there more consistently for him throughout the season. I think he's more athletic, so if one of them's going to break a play, it'll be Chig. It won't be Cade Otton. I think he's a little bit more consistent throughout the year. I don't, like I said, as Kyle said, or Corey said, I don't think he's going to get that touchdown that he got last week with Tannehill. But the targets have been there, like 6 targets a game.
I agree that Okonkwo has been very consistent this year, consistently shitty. So
he's been consistently like 7 to 10.
I know, I'm giving you shit.
No.
7 to 10 points is better than
what year are you? What? Not last year. It's this year, Craze.
Since week 12, been around 8 points.
He has 42 fantasy points this year.
He's been a little panthery.
Oh God,
Trace, what year are you watching? The guy's horrible.
In defense, Cade Otton's the number 20 tight end, and Okonkwo is the number 22 tight end.
Yeah, they're horrible.
That's both bad. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't like either one. But
week 12, 5 targets, 6 targets, 6 targets, 3 targets, 7 targets. That's pretty consistent.
You're literally picking ass hairs on this one.
4, 4, 3, 9, 4,
Quality
5,
over
4,
quantity.
6.
Quality
5, 6,
over
6,
quantity.
7. His targets have been there.
He doesn't want to pick anything that has anybody that has anything to do with Baker Mayfield.
I picked Godwin.
That's
I like Godwin this week.
Driving his decisions at this point.
I like Godwin. But
And he does have every running back scoring 40 fantasy points this week.
One target, 2 targets, no targets.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
Crazy's fantasy teams are going to score 4,000 points this week.
Go pick up Tucker Kraft instead and play him.
Yep.
Kraft, yes. If Kraft's available. Yes,
All
there
right.
you go.
Gino.
I like that.
Gino or Tua?
Tua.
Tua.
All right, there I'm going Tua.
Yeah. I'm going Tua over Gino as well. So, okay, here we go. McBride likely. Oh, McBride likely or Waller facing his brother in the championship. He just asked about Otten.
Waller knocked out.
Uh-oh.
Go with McBride, bro.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I
We
love
got
McBride.
brothers on here asking questions about playing against each other here. So the
Yes.
one we just did about Otten was against his brother. So now, I like your options way better. McBride, likely, or Waller. These are much better options than Otten.
I love McBride. McBride is a top 5 tight end next year.
You got to play McBride here, yeah.
Yeah, you play McBride there.
McBride's awesome.
The other guy that was asking us about Otten or Chiggy had Hawkinson. So he had Hawkinson. He was in a much better position. He's been kind of screwed over. So
Still, if Kraft is available, go pick him up instead.
Who's the younger brother? That's what I want to know. Who's the older brother? Who's the younger brother? That's what I want to know over there. Let's see. Steve said, I was actually just looking at him.
Yeah.
Man.
Steve, be out. Steve,
Get outta
you're
here.
still here. I know you're still here. You're very loyal. 3 days ago, did you know who I forgot his name. Brandon who? Johnson.
How do you forget Johnson? That's so easy to remember. It's like
Jones.
the second most common name in the country.
Brandon Johnson. Did you know who this guy was? He didn't know who he was 2 weeks
It's like Smith Johnson. All right, Johnson's right under his most.
I had
common.
Brandon Johnson for 4 receptions for 56 yards this year on my NFL predictions.
You know,
for
my NFL
2023.
predictions, Brandon Johnson. I know he's going to have 14 catches,
4 catches.
400 yards, and 3
4
touchdowns.
catches.
1 running backwards.
I'm not starting him unless Chase fucks me. So it's just an insurance policy. Everybody calm down.
That's my point, Steve.
Everybody calm down.
We got 4 NFL nerds on this show, and we didn't know who this guy was 2 days ago.
Well, that sounds like you're not preparing properly for your job.
No, you're lucky.
That's what it sounds like to me.
The boss is my uncle.
I will take Scotty's Christmas bonus since he didn't know who Brandon Johnson was. Send it over my way.
Oh, bitch.
You get the Jelly of the Month club, bud.
Oh, that's hilarious. I want my boss. The big bow on his head.
Corey has no audio.
Yep. Corey's
here he is.
There you go. You get one too, Craze. That's what you get there. That's what Scotty got. You can have one too.
But it's Canadian, so when it pops up, it goes, buddy.
Hey.
Yeah, it just goes, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, guy.
All right. Here's one here. Pick 2. Achan, Eckler, Javante, and Warren.
I'm starting Achan and Eckler.
H.N. Eckler,
Same.
yeah.
Scotty not going to disagree.
Yeah. That's
Yep. Man, we nailed that one. Steven, it's fairly rare when I don't know people. So when she's people,
Like,
I'm like,
dude, I'm like looking at this guy. What are we doing here? This league is so competitive. We're picking up like the guy from CVS.
You're right, dude.
Like, dude, do you play football? You're on my fantasy team.
Dude, there's nothing worse when, like, in my league, like somebody does pick up someone that I'm not aware of, and I'm like, what did I miss? How did I miss it? What did I miss?
Oh,
Yeah,
It's
in
terrible.
Kyle's defense, Brandon Johnson, number 2 trending up player on Sleeper. right now.
Here we go. Jesus.
Oh, that's why.
Scotty,
Kyle's just
you've
like,
really been.
Tom Brady is a trending up player.
He is number 3. Tom Brady trending number 3.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even look at that.
it's
Tom Brady is
championship week. You got to go with the GOAT, right? Scotty, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Just trying to get you riled up here.
I would rather put an actual goat in my lineup than
Yeah. Championship.
To be
still.
fair, Adrian Peterson trending up, player number 24.
I would put Adrian Peterson in over Tom Brady today.
Why is he trending up? I have no idea.
Apparently, everybody
Antonio Brown
believes that he should be picked up and played by somebody.
All right, guys.
Antonio Brown trending up, player number 40. So
All right, everyone go on right now and pick up Gronk, and let's try to get him trending.
He's trending. 34.
Is he
34.
really?
Make this happen.
We got
Antonio Brown, Gronk.
That's rookie numbers. We got to pump those numbers up.
Gotta pump those numbers up.
13,000 ads for Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, and to pump up our views, I'm going to start saying what Corey just tried to edge me on. Tom Brady is not the GOAT. No!
I agree.
He was sniping me on free ads at like 2 a.m. I was flat. Steve, again, Corey nailed it. When people are picked up and I don't know who they are, I'm like, I missed something. Like,
Yeah, what did I miss?
Going on? What news did I miss? Who is this? And then you look up and you're like, oh no, he had a game. Like he had 2 catches for yards.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, in any leagues with Craze, when I see him pick someone up, I'm like, oh, I didn't miss anything.
Holy Jesus.
Just kidding.
Scotty, let's go 49ers. Yeah, hey, dude, get us closer to that top 2 pick, which is going to make me confused as shit as a fan. I'm a Washington fan, everybody. If you don't, well, I mean, you can tell by the back, but.
Yeah, I can see by your racist background.
Yeah.
It also explains the 2.
I wasn't ready for that. I don't have a comeback for that. Shit. I don't have a comeback.
The racist background's still better than a Cowboys background, though. So.
Yeah! Yes.
Of course, the Canadian would say that. I mean,
that's the most bitter guy Panthers fan on the planet. You took Bryce Young over CJ Stroud. I don't blame you for being pissed.
Shit.
Let's see. You don't add a retired player onto your team last minute. Are you really flexing on your opponent?
Dude, how awesome would it be? You pick up Tom Brady and actually you have confidence enough to
Dude,
play.
it makes me want to go pick up Tim Tebow on all of my championship rosters right now.
Darren does that every year. Darren does do that. Yep.
Adrian Peterson deserves a ring too. Hell yeah. Go pick up Adrian Peterson
Yeah, he
on your
does.
roster and let him share the shit, baby.
Adrian Peterson's a perfect example. You don't need to win Super Bowls to be better than someone.
Can I go pick up like Joe Flacco and put him just so we can get him another ring? Like, is he the guy that's like not good anymore? I can add.
I'm gonna say
if you won a ring when he sucked, and now
I'm
good,
gonna
he
say
has no shot at it.
I'm gonna say this and have balls to say it with 2 Cowboy fans on here. Adrian Peterson is a better running back than Emmitt Smith.
I'm not gonna argue about that with you. Actually, I love Adrian Peterson is purple Jesus. Didn't you know that?
He went to Oklahoma.
I was gonna say
We went to Oklahoma.
You're arguing with the wrong Cowboys fans.
Versus Smith with you.
I think Adrian Peterson's better than Emmitt Smith.
I mean, we are Oklahoma fans too, so we do love Adrian Peterson.
Oh, but we're not biased though. We're not.
To me, Adrian Peterson, best running back to ever play the game. Boom. There's my take.
You can't see that.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm taking Barry.
That's my Adrian Peterson card.
Wait a minute, dude. No, he's not better than him, dude. No.
Yes, he is.
No way.
He took his ball and went home like
No
a
way.
huge.
No way.
Yeah. No.
No. All right. We got more?
Also,
You're right,
Peyton Manning would go to QB. Not
Yes. I agree. Dude, I just can't afford his signed jersey. That's why he's not up there yet. I got these signed jerseys. I want Peyton Manning's, but they're very expensive. So,
Yes.
they are.
Fantasy Football Advice Network, if you want to give me a Christmas bonus.
All I can afford is cases of Guinness.
Yeah.
That's about
Fantasy
all we
Football
get up
Advice
here.
Network. I could use
Yeah,
Peyton
you can't
Manning.
even afford to get out of the basement, Craze. Like, what the hell?
I want Peyton Manning right here.
Like, good Lord. I didn't know. I don't know how the
49ers lost
49ers
to
lost
Flacco in the
this
Super
game.
Bowl. Yeah, dude.
Because the Ravens were just
Their
Ray
defense,
Rice. That guy was just lights out.
and their
best player in
defense is
the league.
stupid.
That was also 2 different eras of. That was a whole different era of Niners football, though. Like that was.
Well, Ray Lewis also.
It was not
scared me about
Shanahan
defense.
Niners.
Yeah.
If you made a mistake on the Ravens defense, you got murdered in the locker room.
Like they had their own
That is
bounty
true.
system.
Yeah.
Okay, so SoCal, I'm gonna let Craze take this one. HM predictions for the day, Craze.
All
let
right,
you have
let's see here. We got 2 touchdowns for HN today. We got 156 scrimmage yards on 21 touches.
All right. Now I'll do my predictions. Now, HN is going to have 12 rushes for 42 yards. And
now he froze.
he's going to
Yeah,
have
let's
6
go.
catches.
He broke the internet with one sentence.
All right, start over there, Scotty.
Nope.
Oh, I was cut off.
Yeah,
You completely cut out after 12 catches or 12 carries for 42 yards.
Holy Jesus Christ. There I go. No. 12 catches, 42 yards, 6 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
Okay.
Just picking numbers out of our ass. Like,
I was
this.
straight out the ass.
Yep.
I love it. He's gonna have a good day. There's my prediction. I'm putting him in my lineup because he's gonna have a good day. I kind of agree with the 2 touchdowns. I think that's a good call on that. So,
Well, I put him in over Jonathan Taylor based on y'all's advice. So I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see what happens.
I have,
Craze's advice.
With hindsight, I really wish I hadn't have started Jahmyr Gibbs last night now. So
Hindsight. Yeah. Though, I mean, if it wasn't for one holding call, Jahmyr Gibbs has it. I mean, he has one big run called back there that helps out quite a bit.
He gets 7 points instead of 4?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It would have helped.
Every little bit helps.
I was going to say, I lost the game last week by less than 2 points, and Brock Purdy had 4 interceptions, just one less interception, and I would have won and been in the finals. So, would have been. HN over JT.
Yeah.
I should have like 4 question marks on the end of it, but
I still don't know if I'm going to leave it that way.
Yeah.
well, how many finals are you starting HN in?
I would like to play JT and HN. I can't play HN over.
Well, my other running back is Kyron Williams. I already had Gibbs in my flex.
Kyron's got to be in there against the Giants.
I'm not setting Kyron. So it's between HN and Taylor, legitimately.
Yeah, HN and Kyron will probably both have $150 and 2 touchdowns.
No, I can't. You can't bank on 150 yards total.
For HN or for Williams? I mean, Williams is like a lock for.
Oh no! I mean, any player. I mean, JT. That's tough, dude. I'm playing JT over HM. Yeah,
it's a hard choice.
I mean, JT. He still is one of the best running backs in the league with a better matchup.
And Moss is out, right? So
yeah.
You can't knock.
How many leagues are you starting HN in right now?
All of them.
No, how many legitimately do you have him in? I'm just saying diversify maybe. Because if HN lets you down, maybe he doesn't let you down across the
Oh, good call.
I have him in 3 leagues.
I put Taylor back in.
Because last week I had Waddle.
I can't do it. They're playing Baltimore. Jeff Wilson's still there. Like it's going to be a tougher game, I think, than Crazy thinks. But
like Waddle screwed me in 3 leagues last week, so I'm saying diversify.
The Ravens are literally a Super Bowl contender.
Well, I'm gonna go with my first gut feeling, and that was Taylor. I'm gonna stick with it.
I don't think the Ravens all year have given up 150 total yards to a running back.
Yep.
To a team, have they given up 150 yards?
To a team.
Yeah, like
here's one. Ty Chandler or Jalen Warren?
Ooh, probably going Warren, actually. Madison's a week healthier. Yeah, go with Warren. Against Seattle, you can run on Seattle.
Not only is Madison
Najee Harris and Warren just thorn on each other's side.
Yeah, they both did good last week, Harris and Warren. So
I'm going Warren here as well. Chandler makes me very nervous.
I actually like, Spears over both of them.
what?
He wasn't in the question.
I know.
God,
he was available on waivers. That's what I'm saying.
God.
He hasn't been available on waivers since week 2.
Someone come get your kid.
In one of my leagues, he was available, so I picked his ass up right away.
Someone come get your kid. He's
Yeah.
out of control.
Who let Scotty out of his cage today? Are we having spiked coffee again over there?
Hey, we started the show with, I said, bold predictions. People knocked me over the head. They turned out
You
to
also
be right.
started with 2 large bottles of booze. So
That's true.
Where are you?
are they bold or are they drunk calls? I don't know.
All right, let's see here. I feel like we did this one earlier, maybe somewhere else, but Tua or Fields?
Fields.
I'm going Fields there. We did not do that one earlier. I realized. Morning spilled coffee. Anthony's in the house. What's up, Anthony? Thank you for not missing.
But dude, we spilled coffee for nobody. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it, broski.
It's also a very interesting way to spell coffee.
Oh, I honestly thought that's how Americans spell coffee.
And twice.
It's spilled coffee.
I thought that's how you guys spell coffee for a second. I was just
He's over there with the Christmas vacation. We needed a coffee.
I'm not even joking, crazy. What can Canadians make fun of Americans about? Like, is there something you guys are better than that?
You know, you guys only haven't been taken over by Russia because of us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We're like,
just chill, bro.
Leave the retards alone. Oh, okay.
No, we just generally make fun of
Canceled.
being stupid.
We just got canceled.
Oh my god! What? I got glitch.
Yeah, he was saying something else, and his internet cut out, and it sounded like something it should have been.
Oh man!
Well, there we go. We're kicked off now. That's awesome.
I'm pretty sure he was talking about like that TARDIS thing from like Doctor
That's
Who.
what it
Right?
was.
The TARDIS. He was trying to go back in time and change some of these bold predictions he's been making.
I thought he was saying he was retargeting somebody, but then
my man, yeah,
Brandon Johnson.
Right, he was
That's who
retargeting.
Yeah,
Brandon
1000%.
Johnson.
Yeah, when it cuts you off mid-word, G's and D's sound a lot alike. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, Chiefs, Denver, or Rams defense?
Just
Great
defenses out of the league. That's what you can do right there.
All right.
Just call up your team like mid season. Just say,
You
all right,
open
guys,
the
for
door and let
finals,
the dogs
get
out.
rid of them. Get rid of them.
Go with the Chiefs here.
I'm going with the Rams
You would.
against the Giants.
Just go with it. Just go with it.
Just go with it.
Not Denver. Not Denver.
Give me the Rams.
Honestly, Denver's probably right in the same boat with the other two. I mean, they're playing the Chargers with Easton Stick. How bad could it be?
As Buffalo last
They've been playing better D lately. Well,
great. It was pissing me off. Hold on, I'm looking to see who's done anything for me lately here. I'm going Chiefs.
There you go.
Cincinnati has just been pretty good. Mixon will probably have a decent game. Chase is back. T. Higgins is there.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I expect less from the
Taylor's
Giants
good.
offense than I do from the Chiefs offense.
Guys, I gotta say, Tyrod Taylor balls every time he's on the field.
Yes, I agree. He makes me nervous.
He just like he's an awesome backup.
he's a whole different animal from Tommy DeVito. For sure.
100%.
I don't think you're allowed to use animal when you talk about Tyrod Taylor in
I
comparison.
mean, don't get me wrong, he's gonna get
Hey,
hurt.
why don't you go talk to your what is he, a prime minister, president, whatever the hell he is? Just, you go worry about your own people
Let's
first.
be fair. Tyrod Taylor's probably had better games this year than Bryce Young. So,
So who did
still
we
that over there in Canada.
man, why did that jump around? All right. Did y'all pick Chiefs, Denver, or Rams? I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Rams.
All right. So everyone that we
Chiefs.
expect to be right is right. All right.
Exactly. Rams.
Zeke or Pickens?
Zeke.
Zeke. Yeah. Is Jaden Reed worth starting tonight? Matching my flex. I mean, it depends on your other options, right?
Yeah, it totally depends on your other options.
Who do
I'd
you
probably
guys
try
like?
to stay away. I don't know how healthy he is. Is he like good?
He's cleared.
cleared.
No injury designation.
He's cleared. Who do you guys like better, Reed or Dobbs?
Dobbs.
I'd rather have Reed, I think, if he's healthy. But
So,
Yeah, are you talking tonight or during the game?
because here's the deal. I have Drake London in my lineup. I have Dobbs on my bench.
Oh, I'd start Dobbs for sure.
For sure. You say, dude, Craze is very confident today. like Craze, like that's a tough.
Dobbs has just been good. Minnesota's defense sucks.
You're
This
sitting
game
Drake
is-
London for
listen, when you're wrong as much as Craze is, you say everything confidently. So when you hit, you look like a genius. And so
Drake London or Drake London or
playing the
Dobbs?
numbers at this point.
Corey and Kyle.
Scotty, this comes back to your whole premise.
I'm probably
Yeah,
going with London there, bro. Sorry, you probably couldn't hear me over the Canadian. I'm going with London there, buddy.
I have London in.
Oh, are you starting Jaden Reed over Zeke? No.
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 Not even close.
No. Confidently Zeke over Reed.
But are you playing Dobbs or London?
No, I have London in because he's the number one wide receiver on the team.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go London there.
Yeah.
No.
He might be the number one wide receiver on the team, but he's like the fourth or fifth target on the team.
Craze is going with Brandon Johnson.
Honestly, Brandon Johnson will probably outscore Drake London today. And like that's not even like a bold prediction. Like it could very well happen.
Come on, dude. All right, I'm playing London.
I actually kind of agree with Craze. I could see
Brandon Johnson could easily have more than 5 points.
There you guys go. There you go. Here you go.
I don't
know
know
about
about
you.
easily.
No,
Just
son,
finish
if
it.
Mims doesn't play, he's going to be
Finish
what,
it.
the wide receiver 2. And
What do we do, Kyle? What are they talking about?
a game that has no defense in the
Stop
Chargers
it
versus
dude.
Denver.
What are we doing?
2 wide receivers missing.
Dude, Brandon Johnson is a deep league flex today.
Yeah.
If you're desperate because of injuries or something.
Who's
You can-
quarterbacking?
Jared
No.
Stidham, the
Yeah.
guy who made Devontae Adams look 100 times better than Derek Carr did last year.
Oh God.
I'm just saying anything is possible this year.
If we've learned anything this year, it's that backup QBs can still keep relevant receivers relevant. I'm not sure Brandon Johnson qualifies as that, but
Devontae Adams.
he could today. He could.
All right.
Brandon Johnson has 2 games, 2 good games so far this season, and I'm pretty sure Drake London only has 2 good games this season. And Brandon Johnson hasn't been active for the entire season. So
Let's say Brandon Johnson's only really started in 2 games, and he did pretty good in both of those games. So, yeah.
So it's possible. Anything is possible.
Well,
There's
anything's possible.
Oh, I just figured out why Scotty blacked him out, why he just completely blanked. He had 20 points on him against Washington in week 2,
Yeah.
and Scotty just wiped that from memory.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson's ceiling is about as high as Drake London's ceiling. Let's be honest.
Gave him the big old Johnson in week 2 and just blacked out.
Dude.
All right. Over here.
They made me black out years ago.
All right. Are you going with Drake London or Demario Douglas?
Douglas. No Juju today. No Hunter Henry. Top 2 targets in that offense are gone. Demario Douglas has been great all season long.
Romeo Dobbs. Yeah. I
Give
guess
me Douglas. Give me Douglas.
I don't
Kyler
have
Murray,
confidence in Drake London though.
Kyler Murray or Justin Fields?
Justin Fields.
Give me Fields.
Yep. Fields all around. Fields in the snow or Browning?
Or who?
Browning.
Oh, Browning.
Browning
It's
sucks.
Brown. I was trying to figure out who the hell Brown.
I'm sticking with Fields.
Fields. Browning got lucky that overtime game to get fantasy points. That guy fucking sucks. Fucking. He screwed me on bets too.
I'm also going with Fields.
Yeah, screw it.
I don't care that it's in the snow. I mean, that doesn't. If it is,
What does that mean? Another 50 yards for Fields through the
yeah,
ground?
on the ground.
Yeah.
Like who
He needs
cares?
more running and less throwing. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, I don't want him to throw actually.
Yeah, Foreman's not playing, so goal line work maybe goes Fields' way as well. Like,
Yeah, the less throwing, the better.
yeah, exactly. Don't
they
throw
play the
once.
Falcons, who suck. So
Yeah,
Exactly.
Fields, baby.
Yeah, I agree. Alrighty, guys. I think we're all caught up over on IG now too. If y'all got any questions, let us know. We're all caught up over on YouTube as well. So, you guys got any questions for your lineups? I have.
Yeah,
Go for it, guys.
No, I was just mentioning my questioning on Drake London, but like Dobbs is not enough to replace Drake London. Are there free agent pickups do you guys like that I'm not thinking of, like Brandon
Johnson? Yeah, let's play Brandon Johnson over Drake London.
It just it hurts having London in my lineup knowing he's not going to perform. That sucks.
But Dobbs will perform. He has performed all season. Like, I don't understand why you guys are hesitant to play Dobbs.
Drake London's upside. It's Drake London's upside, dude. He's beating cornerbacks, and he's just not having a quarterback who can get him the ball like any other guy on that team. God damn it.
Is Demario Douglas out there?
No, he's not.
Nah.
Demario Douglas is not available.
Keyshawn Johnson still available?
It was a joke.
It's off the league.
It was a joke from the league.
Here's one from Steven really quick. Fields or Stroud?
Stroud.
Who's Houston playing?
Tennessee.
I can see that being a low
Love
score.
that matchup.
Yeah, but coming off the, I mean,
I don't give a shit. It was a concussion. He's over it. Let's go.
yeah, he's up. My head hurts.
He's over it. Let's go.
He's
over it.
I have a headache. Stop being a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, I need Stroud to get like 50 points and have all those 50 points go to Nico Collins if I want to win.
I really like Fields today, dude. I really like Fields today. And I didn't like Fields all year. Oh, God.
I'm going Stroud. Stroud has done it. He's been consistent when he's playing.
Well, he's had a great season.
And I think he's playing for that Rookie of the Year today, right? So
He's going to get Rookie of the Year. Let's go.
He's playing for what? They're in talk. They're chance to win the division still,
Who's his
right?
competition for Rookie of the Year?
Bijan.
Who?
Maybe Bijan, Addison.
Not even close.
I feel like
Bijan won't be. Gibbs might.
Oh,
Laporta.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Florida should be in there.
Yeah, no. So Stroud has it.
I mean, Bryce Young just sets the world on fire the next two games, and
we're
throws
forgetting
for
somebody.
600
Kyle.
yards.
We're forgetting somebody.
Puka. You guys
we
are
have
forgetting
Puka. Puka.
Oh, okay.
Puka will be up there. What about defense? Like Jalen Carter, maybe, or I don't think any rookies on defense have been that standout this year.
Nah, they wouldn't give it to him anyway. Hutchinson is not.
No, he's a second.
really.
Yeah, it sounds like he's not a.
So they're not going to take it away from a quarterback unless it was just a breaking record.
Well,
I think it really is Stroud.
There's an offensive rookie of the year and a defensive rookie of the year.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know who's going to get it on defense, but I think offense comes down between Stroud and Puka.
Yeah. I think Stroud gets that, though, if he plays well here.
If he plays good this week and next week, he should get it.
Yeah. So I'm going Stroud here. Ugh. Let's see. We got the Joe Morley in here. What's up?
Look, man, he beat me last week in the clubs league, and I'm bitter about it. My team shit the bed, Fred. It was so bad.
Scotty and Kyle give me my flowers. Yeah, dude. Morley actually stayed up with me.
Come get these flowers.
Yeah. Morley, I got to give credit. He stayed up with me. We were texting each other the night I lost in that Vegas league. I lost by less than a point because AJ Brown couldn't get one more fucking catch. I needed 11 points from AJ Brown, and he got me 10.6.
That sucks.
The last week of the regular season, I tied my fantasy matchup which meant I was second instead of first.
Oh,
I still got a bye, but then I played the guy who scored the most points in the league ever. He set a league record, so I lost. If I had won that game that I tied, I would be in the championship right now, and I'd be projected to win by like 20 points.
yeah.
A tie.
It means nothing, but my team was very good enough to win the whole thing, and that game ruined me. But Morley, good luck, broski. It's the battle of the Jews.
He's right. I needed Justin Tucker to get less than 8 points, and he got 97. So I lost in the semis because of Justin Tucker on Monday night. Against the Niners.
And he picked Justin Tucker within the first 10 rounds. I want that noticed.
I don't have that issue.
But also, I had Addison, who failed me, and Goff had a terrible week, and Pollard had a terrible week again. So it was a combination, but Tucker was the final straw for sure.
Morley, next year, are we lucky to have you as a guest next year on Spilled Coffee? Let us know, Morley. We'd love to have you as a guest.
You can also drink booze because Scotty's I think Scotty's had coffee twice the whole year on this show.
But I do feel like that the time difference would make it much more awkward for Joe to be on here with all the booze. But hey, I'm up.
Only if you're a pansy.
I'm just saying, he just wakes up with a bottle of liquor in his hand.
Little hair of the dog, all right? It's like, let's go.
Who's your best DSF lineups?
Oh, I mean,
I don't play it.
At that.
Oh God.
This week. And
apparently apparently Craze wants Achan. Craze has all the 40 point scores. Let's go with Craze.
I need Achan.
No one else.
Travis Etienne.
Yes.
Kyron Williams. Those three could all
pay up for Kyron for sure.
Kyron, Etienne, Achan as your flex, and then fill in from there.
Brandon Johnson.
Yep, yes. Absolutely. Get Brandon Johnson for nothing, for sure. He's going to outscore Drake London. We'll come back to that.
Stafford's a really cheap QB that I love this week.
Who?
Stafford.
Oh, yeah. Or you guys are high on Baker Mayfield. He can't be that expensive.
Yeah, he won't.
He probably is actually that expensive because he's been good. Bryce Young might be.
What was that phrase? What'd you say?
What?
You cut out there. What'd you say?
I said Bryce Young might be a good option this week.
Oh, no. Before that, what did you say?
That's something about Baker Mayfield. I'm not exactly sure.
He's been good this year? Is that what you said?
Something like that.
He's kind of costing a lot because he's been good this year?
Yeah. And guys, while it's quiet, please hit the subscribe and like button. Please follow Fantasy Football Advice Network. We will have off-season shows as well. We will be doing a draft kit this upcoming season. We wish everybody a happy new year. And can we get it up so they could hit the subscribe, guys?
I think if you want a cheap,
or you're younger than me, you should be able to get it up, right?
A cheap DFS.
No, I'm older than dude. I just look better than you. Just listen to me. I just look better than you. I'm older than everybody here. Okay.
How old are you? I thought you were 36.
40.
Oh, yeah, you are a geriatric fuck. Never mind.
You son of a bitch! I'm gonna fucking come for you.
Oh, he's gonna come for you, Kyle. That would be a first.
Yes, I gotta get it up first.
Next year, instead of spilled coffee, this show would be called Chilled Applesauce.
Extra pudding cup.
Oh,
all right. Hold on. We got them starting to flow in. I think people are feeling the pressure of the clock now. Zamir or Achan?
Oh, God damn it! It's
go Achan there.
Achan for me.
I like Zamir White too. Who are your other options, please?
I like White, but I'm not playing him.
Right. I agree 100%, but I want to try to sneak White in that lineup as well.
Okay, well, his next question is Nico or JT?
Oh, JT.
Oh, Jesus. I love Nico this week, but I think you got to go JT, honestly.
It's cold in my basement.
It's cold in my basement too, Scotty.
Nico and JT, I'm trying to fit both. You got to get both of them in your lineup this week. There's no way you can bench one of those guys.
Yeah, that's tough. I think I'm going with JT just for guaranteed volume.
Nico's got
running
too.
back bias. I'm going to be honest. I got running back bias.
Me too.
It's very, very close for me though between those two.
Oh,
Like,
those are in different leagues, though. He says so. Not the same team. So
I focus on running backs, so I am biased towards running backs.
yeah, same. So I'm going JT over Nico. Man, I'd like to know who's in your starting lineup to be picking between Nico and JT at your
Unless you got like a Monra and CD Lamb already out there.
Man, no joke. All right, Achan or Swift?
Achan.
Achan.
H-man.
Yep.
Yeah.
More confident with that.
Oh, absolutely. All right. Good luck today, everyone.
Unless you own Devontae Smith, Eckler, Rashawn White. Yeah. Jesus
Who's
Christ.
this Cairo Santos?
Yeah, if you're going against Denver D, you should be all right, my man. Steve-O, good luck. Please, dude. We appreciate all your comments, your
For sure.
views, and hope this is not the last time we see you.
Also, we just want to point out we didn't miss any of your questions today because Kyle is not in charge.
Yes.
Doing well.
See, we're all
We got
personal.
all of your
We remember
questions.
you, bro.
And we remember you. And when Kyle's not here, things are
What's
Also,
funny is
Also, don't put that bad juju on Rashad White, Ricky Bobby, because you can't be selfish. You can't have all of those guys. All right, one of them's got to go off, and it better be Rashad White.
Yes, and
It'll probably be Cairo Santos, to be honest. Like, let's be.
It'll probably, yeah.
And Steve, mention to your league mates. Let them know about this show. We will answer the questions and give them wrong
Also-
advice for you.
Steve
Also,
mentioned
that was like weeks ago.
Get
where
rid
I
of
made
kickers.
this question
Get
that
rid of
never
kickers.
went in the chat.
People don't forget.
It was like weeks ago, and it never even was in the chat. So
People don't forget.
it wasn't in the chat. It wasn't there.
it wasn't there. What's funny is when I'm watching
You
on
were
Sundays
wrong.
and not
Dang,
participating,
Blaze couldn't find it. He's like a genius, apparently. It wasn't there. It wasn't there.
it is entertaining when I'm watching on Sundays when I'm with my family and I'm watching it, and people are like, "We got to get to the chat. We're behind. We got to get there." And there's like 2 chats that haven't been answered yet, and everyone's like, "We got to get to the chat." And Kyle's just like, "What the?" Like, are you
Amber's usually the one that panics the most, I think.
Yeah.
And then Craze tries to play host, and he's like, "Oh, we got some more in the chat." I'm like, "I freaking know!" Like, I'm following along as well. We got to let everybody say their piece before we can move on.
It's
No,
pretty
as soon as I've said my piece, we can just move on. We don't really care after that.
I'm just surprised Craze has a piece.
Next year, I think we're going to limit Craze to just reporting news and not predicting. Yeah, because that ain't working out so good.
Higgins,
All right.
Ridley.
It's that Canadian school system, eh?
He's getting a Canadian school system C. All right.
Jacob Handler. Higgins. I like Higgins the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm benching Lockett.
So
Yeah, I actually was leaning toward. Oh man, who's the quarterback for the Jags this week?
Beathard.
Oh god,
He's gonna hyper target someone on the team. I just don't know who it's gonna be, and if it's.
I'm
gonna
going
be
Higgins
Ridley.
and Lockett. I don't trust that.
I've never trusted Lockett in my life. I'm not starting today.
I mean, he hasn't been.
I don't love any of these situations with Chase coming back, Beathard playing.
You cut out too. Wait,
This is the best part of the day so far. No, I'm just kidding.
I agree.
what the hell? What just happened?
My camera said I just did a quick power nap, and then yeah, I don't know what the
That was awesome. That was like an entrance to a wrestling scene. Dude. That was awesome.
in a glass shatter.
We need that for starts of the show, where it's just fireworks in my house. My house goes in flame. Dude, that'd be fucking
Glass shatter, stone cold.
I'm into this, guys. We're gonna have to work on that for next season. The firework, pyro,
All right, I'm going Higgins and Lockett. Corey, who you got?
Higgins and Ridley for me.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle,
Yeah, Higgins Ridley.
Craze.
Yeah.
Wrong. Go with mine. Higgins and Lockett. Next.
Slutty actually picked something without letting everybody else change his mind. That's kind of.
10:45 a.m.
I'm impressed.
I
I'm
knew.
impressed.
That's it, my brother. I got some of those somewhere.
All right. Steven says week 2 of championship, PPR, down a bit and need to make up some points. How far is a bit? Need 2 wide receiver spots and a flex. Adams, Cup, Jones, Metcalf, Chandler, White.
You got to play Adams. Metcalf and White. Adams, Metcalf, and White. And what's your feelings on 2-week championships, guys?
I don't like them, but I'm going Adams, Cup, and White. But
Going,
yeah, I'm not a fan of the 2-week.
See, I think you can't go Adams and White. You're down a bit. You need to make up points. I'm not putting 2 Raiders out there. Not a shot.
Well,
All right. Well, good luck.
I mean, I'm not one of those that don't play players.
Better luck next year.
if playing 2 Raiders makes you squeamish, then play Metcalf instead of Adams.
If he didn't say he needed to make up points, I'd be fine playing them. But the fact that he said he's already
down
down
a bit,
you need upside.
Yeah, you need upside, I guess.
For me,
you need upside.
Cup and White are the guaranteed 2 for me. And then it's between Adams and DK.
I mean, upside, I guess. Adams, Cup, and Metcalf.
Yeah, I would go Adams, Cup, and Metcalf, I think, for upside purposes. If you need to make up points, Adams could put up another 2 points, but he could also put up 30.
Adams, Cup, and Metcalf could definitely get in the end zone, all of them. I mean, all players can, obviously, but those are those are your 3 studs, dude. I personally, if in a game, I'm playing Adams, Metcalf, and White. But if you're going all upside, I'm going the 3 best players on there, and that's Adams, Cup, and Metcalf.
I actually might agree with that now. Thinking of the needs to make up points, kind of needing that boom.
Your best 3 players.
In PPR, I think you kind of got to do that too. White doesn't catch a lot of balls.
No.
Craze does.
I need symbols. Advice Network, I need symbols for next year.
Let's see. Do I have
or a gong? Yeah.
See, Corey's in charge, and now we have sound effects. We can answer all the questions. Damn. Corey, we need you on more often next year, apparently. Or maybe just take the offseason and teach Kyle how to do this, and then.
It's not me that needs to learn how to do this. Talk to your host.
Lamb, boys, dude, I didn't even listen to the last part.
Scotty's a lost cause.
I'm still questioning that Cowboys should have lost last night. That call was bullshit.
No, it wasn't.
No.
The lineman walked up to the ref.
But he was covered.
Both had to
he wasn't covered.
Only one reported.
Covered. That's silly.
They both stood. I guess that one tall idiot who just stood there and said
70 was covered twice. But the 68 who reported as eligible was not covered.
But look, when 70's running on the field, the ref actually looks at him, points over to him, and then runs over. So obviously those guys up in the ref's face weren't talking about themselves because the ref points at 70 who's running up to him and then runs over to the defense to report 70. Then 68 was also covered on the end because tell me that wide receiver takes a step forward, he's being called offensive offside, which is so popular this year.
I'm going to end this on things that I think we could all agree on, though, because he's infuriating me. Dan Campbell, awesome coach, hypes his team up. They are losing the playoffs because he's an idiot. He's going to go for it when he's not supposed to go for it and cost his fucking team the playoffs. Guaranteed. Calling it. He goes for it too many times.
I still love him.
I hear you.
Dude, I wish Dallas had a Dan Campbell.
He's going to cost this team the playoffs because he's going to go for it at a stupid time in the game.
Yeah.
Probably, but I love it.
And Corey, I don't know if I said this to you yet. You fucking look like Hawkinson, dude. You look like fucking TJ Hawkinson. Sorry. Everybody look up TJ Hawkinson and look at Corey. Fucking dead on, dude. Get the face next to him,
He's just
please.
missing a bit of hair.
I mean, no. If Corey puts a backwards hat on, it's TJ Hawkinson, dude. Look, I swear to God, get a picture next to you, Corey. Somehow.
You're not wrong, dude.
I am not wrong. You're TJ Hawkinson. It's crazy. We got TJ Hawkinson. You got to put your name as TJ Hawkinson.
You're right.
I'm starting to GoFundMe for Craze to buy some shelving.
That's the best comment all year. Absolutely. What's funny is people have been.
He does have a nice haircut.
2 years now.
Absolutely, and Craze apparently has been moving for 4 years. Or his parents don't love him. They're like, "You're not letting him above that."
Next season, I'll be back in school, and I'll have my shelving.
Yeah.
When I go back to school next year.
Let our son sleep in the closet again. Holy shit. Oh, man. He does have a beautiful haircut. He's from Canada. They don't have bedrooms there.
Did you just say crazy?
Yeah.
He just lives under the stairs. Like,
He's a troll.
Oh, hey guys,
Looks like
hold
a
on.
troll.
We're getting close to kickoff. We got one flex. Jones locked.
I feel like I'm going to choke to death.
likely
for me.
Oh, I think they likely.
I'm starting Jones.
All right. New
Starting
Year's is
Jones
coming.
now.
New Year's is coming.
Do I go Packers, Chiefs, or Bears? The defense.
The Bears.
Does anyone
Packers.
disagree?
Packers, Chiefs, and Bears. Dude, we're going defenses here. Just go with your balls here. Oh, Minnesota's playing their seventh string.
Yeah. Give me the Packers, D.
Packers tonight. Screw it.
Even without Jair Alexander, who's suspended for absolutely screwing. I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing, but
I'm going with the Bears on this one.
yeah. You guys want to know why Americans have such a bad, rep throughout the rest of the world?
We
Go
don't have
listen to
time for your
Jair
trash.
Alexander talk, and you'll understand.
I'm stuck between Ty Chandler and Singletary. Singletary, and I am curious though. Crazy in the last 3 years still had the same stuff. Is that your bedroom or basement? What's going on?
The basement.
I think it's an artificial background at this point. I don't even think any of that shit's real. He's the same
Nothing moves.
pull down thing behind him, and I don't think it's even real. It's green screen.
Have great New Year's. Well, hey, thanks. You're here every single week. Thanks, broski. A Mayfield Lamb.
TJ Hawkinson. Oh
Yes,
boy.
He does look like TJ Hawkinson, dude.
I don't guess I've ever compared him that closely.
Get the picture of TJ Hawkinson. Yes, please get a picture of TJ Hawkinson right now. I don't know how to do it.
Good thing Corey's in
Looks like
charge.
TJ Hawkinson.
He looks a little bit like Baker Mayfield, too. I'm not going to lie.
What the fuck's going on here? It's TJ Hawkinson, dude. Dead on. And it's not even close. There he
It's as good as I get.
God damn it. You can't go on a
But, dude, it's complete with the big ears and everything.
You can't just Google TJ Hawkinson.
Google imaging. Dude, tell me that's
you
not.
literally have your Google pulled up. You can't just search TJ Hawkinson.
Thank you, Craze.
I wasn't.
Hey, Google.
Corey's the 101 tab guy. Like, he's got them
Yeah,
all.
literally, he's got 30 tabs open.
You're welcome.
Get a Google of
That's fine, right there. That's me. What?
That is real. Dude, tell me that's not TJ. Dude, that looks exactly.
Oh, well, we got 2 questions came in, like, at the butt. A little too late, fellas. Sorry. Like, it's noon now.
Rasheed or
Chase-
Nico.
Chase or Boyd, I guess, could still be a question.
Yeah, Chase or what?
I would start Chase.
Chase on that one, Rasheed on no, Nico on the
Nico
other.
and Chase.
Nico.
Well, I think
you
they've
gotta-
already started, haven't
Corey,
they?
you got to tell me if
Yeah.
your wife thinks the same because she's gonna be like, holy shit. You got to let
She
me
doesn't
know.
know who TJ Hawkinson is. So.
No, you show the picture, of course. My wife wouldn't know too, and she's in fantasy football.
She just made a smart ass remark of like, why aren't you making as much money as TJ Hawkinson or something? I'm like,
I don't know. I'm in my basement, dude. I'm not even wearing pants.
Prove it. Prove it.
Good.
Pixar didn't happen.
Video where it didn't happen.
I think I skipped the last question. I'm going Nico Collins over.
It came in like 30 seconds before kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah. And one
Oh, shit.
Chase
Kickoff.
Odell Boyd
Oh,
came
we're
in
already
at
in there.
kickoff time. So
Yep, I have to go watch the Panthers absolutely obliterate.
Happy New Year!
love it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Thank you
TJ
very
Hawkinson
much.
out.
Peace.
See you guys.